How y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do another premiere draft from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you catch streaming video games, leathercraft, and other sort of nonsense from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time, but with that out of the way, there we go. Hey, pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Left us at this. I love Calamity. I think we take it here. Hellspur Brute's fun. Calamity is great with creatures that have good ETBs, right? So I think it's definitely the pick here. Prickly Pear's fine. Creosote Heath is also worth considering. Hellspur Brute's actually not a bad card. This feels like an overall weak pack in general. The Decisive Denial is just sort of like, this is there. It's a fight spell. I got tricked in a previous draft with a fight spell versus a bite spell. Like Betrayal at the Vault. Yeah, I think by far the pick is Calamity. You typically don't want to be in red or blue necessarily, but I think it's a fine enough card. If your creatures have ETBs, this card is amazing with those. Okay, like and making tokens, yeah. There's a Smuggler Surprise. There's a Scalestorm Summoner. There's a Lush Oasis. I think we could take the the Smuggler Surprise. I just like this card. I've drafted a lot of that. I like Scalestorm Summoner as well. Making copies of this while Calamity is attacking is actually kind of a fun combination. Maybe that's the play then. Maybe we play Scalestorm Summoner with Calamitous. Yeah, that sounds like fun, right, guys? Just like make a bunch of tokens. All right. In for that. There's a Coyote. There's also a Hollow Marauder. Speaking of really good enter the battlefields or attack. Wait, no, hold on. Tapped and attacking. Whenever it attacks. It's already attacking. Alright. Fine. Hollow Marauder is great with Calamity. We're passing up a Vile Smasher because of that. Unfortunate. But yeah, Hollow Marauder is great with Calamity because you copy Hollow Marauder with Calamity, suddenly your opponent's emptying their hand, you might be drawing a few cards, and the 4/2 flyers tend to get in. We'll take a Hollow Marauder. Fantastic card. Let's see what's good here. I'm going to take the Mystical Tether. I didn't learn my lesson last game. We also don't really have a direction yet, but I like the Mystical Tether. It's fantastic removal. Trash the Town's also pretty good. Not for nothing. I'll take the Tether. Let's see. Treasure Dredger is an okay 2-drop. There's also Loan Shark. Ambush Gigapede actually with Calamity is kind of fun because you just shrink down whatever you don't want and make combat real hard for your opponents to block a bunch of 6/2s. That said though, we do want to have early plays like Treasure Dredger, and Treasure Dredger, not for nothing, fixes, right? It makes tokens. It makes lifelink tokens. Oh wow, that is a wily Duke. I don't think we can pass this. This is first pickable to me, right? Otherwise, I'd take the Cunning Coyote. Coyote into Scalestorm Summoner is actually kind of rude. Let's take the Wily Duke for now. I think it's good, right? You end up taking cards like Bridled Bighorn. Like, see, red doesn't seem very open. Like, I'm not going to take Fury or Pyromancers, right? Stagecoach Security is fine. Take the Fall. We're going to try to avoid these blue cards. Although, Metamorphic Blast is not terrible, right? Sometimes it's just 4 mana draw 2 cards. I will take the Bighorn here because it's actually playable. Rustler, Rampage, Double Strike, and untap all creatures. Is this better than Canyon Crab? I like Canyon Crab, but I don't know if I like Canyon Crab, right? I don't like Sheriff of Safe Passage. I think I saw it do the most work earlier today ever, and that's sort of a shame. I'll take the Canyon Crab. It's just the best card that was there, right? I don't think we're playing it though, but it is a very good card. Spring Splasher is fun. This is the wheel. You know, nothing good was in that first pack, I will say that. Is the pick here just a Sterling Hound? I guess we could also take a Mind Raider because that will get us a bunch of treasures for Calamitous, right? And that's kind of fun. Quill Charger Wield, which feels not bad, actually. It's a nice 4-drop that's usually attacks as a 5/5 with menace. If you could, there's a prickly pear. That is a late prickly pear. That's all I have to say about that. Pulverizer, sure. I'm not going to take Razzle Dazzler. Strix, I might. Although Fake Your Own Death's fine, right? And there's a Forest. I don't know where we are. I don't think it's Malcolm. I don't think we're in Malcolm anything. I think we're in Rictus Robber, though. When it enters, if a creature died this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie, blue and black zombie rogue creature token. There's also a Consuming Ashes. Is this better than Consuming Ashes? Actually, I think Consuming Ashes is like way better, right? There's also a Jagged Barrens. Outside of that, there's nothing really in green or white, so Wily Duke is slowly looking worse and worse. Consuming Ashes is probably the best removal spell in this format. Exile target creature at instant speed, right? It's not bound by an enchantment, so they can't destroy the enchantment. It's just gone. As long as this spell resolves, it's gone, right? Yeah, I think it's the Consuming Ashes, actually. Oh my god, there's a Railway Brawler. There's a Collector's Cage. Another Scalestorm Summoner. Oh my god. So here's the thing, right? There's a Plunderer, there's a Desert Stew. Railway Brawler is actually really easy to splash. Let's go back to you. It plots for 3 and a green. That makes it very easy to splash, and I think that that's the pick here. Because when this is on the board, everything that you play afterwards is twice as big. You play this, and then you play a Vault Plunderer, and suddenly the Vault Plunderer is a 6/4. Scalestorm Summoners just end up activating themselves. Collector's Cage, Jesus Christ. I think the upside on the Railway Brawler is too high to pass up on it. Yeah, we definitely got to take that. That's just, it's too good. I'm sorry, Scalestorm Summoner. We're sending some weird signals. There's a Barons. I think we have to be disciplined and take the Barons. I don't know if we're playing this Bighorn. This Wily Duke might not make it. I think we have to be disciplined and take the Barons, because it feels like the black might be kind of a splash. There's an unfortunate accident, too. That's also pretty good. We gotta be disciplined. Hellspur Brute's fine. Brute is fine, rather. But we gotta take the Barons. Rakish Crew, Wolverine, Prickly Pear, Bloodseeker's also not bad. It's a fine 2-drop, right? Commits a crime. As a 2-drop, it can gain its life. There's no fixing here, which is unfortunate. There's also the Wolverine, which I'm not against, but if we're splashing for cards like Railway Brawler, I don't think you can plot. Maybe you can. Until the end of the turn, you may play that card. Wolverine's always been like a solid pick, too. Let's take the Wolverine. Another really good 3-drop. There's an Explosive Derailment. There's a Vault Plunderer. How are we doing on removal? We got Consuming Ashes. We got Vault Plunderer. Vault Plunderer also works really well with Calamity, you know, and we're looking for those synergies, right? It's just like, oh yeah, that synergy, that right there. Just you draw 2 cards, and you attack with 2 extra 3/1s that they can choose to trade with. That's not gonna feel fun for them. Let's take the Vault Plunderer. There's some not removal, fixing. God, that's a late Consuming Ashes. That is a really late Consuming Ashes. Explosive Derailment 2. Shoot the Sheriff, right? Is black like super open? I have to take this Festering Gulch. I have to be disciplined. If we're going to splash for this Railway Brawler, which we should be, because it's only 3 and a green, we have to take this desert. Preferably 2 or 3 deserts like it. I'm going to take the Unscrupulous Contractor here. Yeah, this can dig through our deck, draw us cards. If we can actually use this to draw a bunch of cards with Calamity, sacrificing the tokens that it makes to themselves rather, which is kind of fun. So yeah, we'll take the Unscrupulous Contractor. It's not the best card per se, but it's fine. It could also, I think, sacrifice itself, right? Sacrifice a creature. Yeah, it could sacrifice itself. I think Quick Draw is fine here. There's also a Tomb Trawler, which blocks pretty well, but I'll take a Quick Draw. It's a crime that also is fun. Peddler or Wolverine? We have a lot of 3s. I think we need to start taking 2s. Malcolm's also, like, fine, but we don't have the fixing for him. I would love to play Malcolm. I would love to play Malcolm. Cast your second spell, each turn investigate. I don't know if we're doing that. It's such a good card. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try to get some fixing. Deadeye Duel. This Scalestorm Summoner wield. Excuse me? Get in. There's another 2-drop in the Discerning Peddler. I don't know if we're playing that Malcolm. Overzealous Muscle is probably more playable than the Pyromancers. The Pyromancers are just bad. That's a card. Rooftop Assassin. Alright. Stoic Sphinx. God. Return the Favor. Festering Gulch. We gotta take the Gulch, guys. I'm sorry. Mind Raider's also fine. We have to take the Gulch. We just need the fixing, is what it is. Stoic Sphinx is fantastic. Usually when you play it, if your opponent can't respond to it immediately, they die to it. It's a 5/3 flyer, right? It's a clock. It's an aerial clock. If they can't respond to it or block it favorably, they're dead to it. Festering Gulch. We're going to take the Festering Gulch. We're going to take the Festering Gulch. We're going to be disciplined. God damn it. There's a Servant of the Stinger. There's a Forlorn Flats. There's also a Cactarantula. We can't take those. There's actually not a lot of stuff for us here, right? There's the Forlorn Flats. I don't think we're playing the Tether. How are we doing on removal? We might have to play the Tether, which means that we have to play the Flats. Yeah, because we have like one combat trick. As good as this is a 2-drop, I think we have to play the Flats. Yeah, let's take the Flats. Let's see. Throw from the Saddle's fine, but Desert's Dew. Oh, there's another Mystical Tether, but we need a nice 2-drop. Desert's Dew is a nice 2-drop. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4 deserts, so this could take care of some really large things. Resilient Roadrunner is a fine top end. It feels like red and or black are pretty open, unless those other packs were just wild, insane packs for those colors. So I feel like maybe the Resilient Roadrunner might actually wheel, but we have to take this Desert's Dew. We need the removal, and it's also just a nice early play. There's an Intimidation campaign. I saw that. There's a Beaver. There's a Corrupted Conviction. I think we take this Soured Springs. Maybe it's the Mirage Mesa, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the Mirage Mesa is any color. Soured Springs is only just black. Right? Yeah, let's take the Mirage Mesa. We have to be... And I think I'm cutting the... I think I'm cutting the Malcolm. I'm sorry, Malcolm. He's the only blue card in the deck. I just kind of got like, oh, you know? Let's see. Nothing great here except for the Thunder Salvo, so I will take that. How are we doing on creatures? How are we doing on creatures? 18 creatures. We have more than enough creatures. Yeah, let's take the Thunder Salvo. Take the Arroyo. Right? It doesn't really fix for any of our colors, though. There's this thing as a 2-drop. There's the Buzzard. I'm not a big fan of the Buzzard. There's Tomb Trawler, which I don't think is good except as an 0/4. It's also a gold pan. I think I'd rather have the gold pan, actually. Caught in the crossfire. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. None of these are good for us. None of these are good for us. Yeah, none of these are good for us. 2 damage to each outlaw or each non-outlaw or both. I don't think that's great. We'll take the Caught in the Crossfire, but we're likely not playing it. Red Rock Sentinel's playable. I don't know if it's good enough. What's funny is like Nezumi Linkbreaker is okay with Calamity. I don't think we play it, right? It's fine. Okay. Mirage Mesa #2 or Mine Raider. How are we doing in terms of Mercenary, Assassins, Rogues? Yeah, let's get the Mine Raider. Actually, you know what? Let's take the Mirage Mesa. This guy. Nothing good for us here. I'll just take the Rare. I'll take the Wolverine. It's playable. Nothing great for us here. I'll take the Corrupted Conviction because it's playable. It probably gets cut. Jin of Fool's Fall gets not played. Actually, Corrupted Conviction can do things with Calamity, right? So, like, because you get the tokens and then you sacrifice the tokens to Corrupted Conviction to then draw cards. I don't think we're playing Wily Duke. We just don't have enough ways to tap him, so I think we cut the Wily Duke. Right. We did take a fair amount of fixing, though. So let's look at this deck like this. T-Cree. Alright, so Wily Duke, get out of here. Let's look at the removal over here. Alright, so we got Desert Stew, Tether, Salvo, Consuming Ashes. There's a quick draw. I think I'd rather have Fake Your Own Death over Quick Draw if we're going to keep a combat trick in here. Gold Pan is going to help turn on our Scalestorm Summoners. Railway Brawler is just going to turn on our Scalestorm Summoners. What am I talking about? There's a few things that are in here that are just going to be fine with it. Treasure Dredger is going to help us fix. We're going to cut the Malcolm. I don't know why I left that there. How many creatures do we have? 18 still. Alright, so Peddler helps us dig. Really just looking for, like, what's the weakest creature? It might be... Oh, it's probably Pulverizer. I think Assassin could be fine as, like, surprise removal. Although Pulverizer blocks flyers. Overzealous Muscle is... Yeah, let's get rid of Overzealous Muscle. Because Pulverizer... Fantastic card. Well, it's an okay card. It's a 4/5. It blocks flyers pretty well. And whenever you cast your second spell each turn, which happens rarely, but it does happen, it deals 2 damage to your opponent, so it commits a crime, and then you scry 1, which I think is the most important thing there. I think the curve is okay, right? 41 cards. Corrupted Conviction as a 1-of, I think, is okay. Especially because we have Calamitous. Alright, what's our curve look like? 6/2s, our average cost is 3.2. Okay, so we do want to be hitting our land drops, so we're going to have 17 lands. Let's go back to this. We do have a fair amount of fixing for all of our colors. We only have white for Mystical Tether because, you know, which we can consider a 5-drop. Yeah, I think that this is fine. Did I get a... I didn't get a single Pylons. That's fine. 2 Mirage Maces, I think, is great. We have our colors. Yeah, we're good. 41 cards. Is there a card that we can cut? I like to have at least 1 combat trick, just to keep your opponent guessing, so I think I will keep the Fake Your Own Death. How are we doing on creatures? 17 creatures? Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, done. Alright. Oh no, going into round 1 with Calamity.deck. Because this deck is a calamity. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think Calamity's a great card, actually. Whenever it goes off, holy crapola. Very fun. Very fun. Red Source? This is actually keepable, right? We can keep up the Salvo. Or destroy something with the Salvo early. Let's keep this. We're on the draw, right? We could play this for red. Okay, they're gulching us. Or we play this for red. I think we can Peddler turn 2. Unless they play something that we need to answer now. Okay. Now that we have another land, I'm gonna Peddler here, and we're gonna pitch a land. Okay. Pitch a Swamp. Alright. Looks like we're just gonna get a bunch of lands. That's fine, I guess. Opponent also didn't have counter magic there. Geyser Drake, sure. A lot of lands. See if they block. Okay, cool. Play this, play the Prickly Pear. Worst comes to worst, we can Consuming Ashes that next turn. I don't think that that'll matter. I just wanted to see if our opponent would blink. I would have Thunder Salvoed that thing. We are drawing too many lands though, and we shunted away a land with that Discerning Peddler earlier. Oh boy, that's a big boy. Yep. Dong. Sure. Okay. Play this for green. And I'm just gonna attack. Alright, they're taking 5. Or not. What are we doing? We can kill the Aloe Alchemist with the Thunder Salvo, and that's gonna feel okay. Sure. They're doing that to save 1 damage. Would it have been wise to actually have tapped the token to make one of these bigger? Maybe, because I don't think they're gonna bounce a real card if that's where they were thinking about getting their value from. So yeah, next turn I think we just attack with these two. Yep. And if they want to block with that thing, we let them. Rizzle Dizzler. Okay. Sure. Aloe Alchemist. Sure. Seems fine. My turn. I'm gonna attack into this, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay. Bong, bong. I could play that for green. I could play this for blue. Let's see. We do want to keep... Okay, so let's play this for... What do we have in it? Oh, that's right. We want to play a white land at a certain point. So let's do that. And... I'm going to plot... If I do plot that, we're about to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's not plot just yet. Let's not plot just yet. We might have to hold up this Consuming Ashes. Sure. It looks like we're playing 4-color soup again. Sure. Pass. Pass. Gong, gong, gong. Yep. End of turn, I think we're gonna need to like start killing things. Right. Spinewood's Paladin. Okay. Kill this. Sure. Resolve. My turn. Let's play this. It does suck that we have to do that like that. No attacks. We're kind of low on health actually now that I'm looking at it. The Railway Brawler will be able to block the Geyser Drake if they can double spell here, right? I don't think that they're going to send this in because it looks like they can't. Sure. I would like them to tap out again. Giant Beef, okay. Play this. Oh, I only have the... fuck me, what's wrong? I think what I need to do then is hold up Corrupted Conviction. Fuck. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Oh, I could have played the Gold Pan into the Railway Brawler, couldn't I have? Alright, next. No attacks, end turn. I think we have to, like, chump block here. Maybe I was supposed to play another creature, actually. If they have removal, I'm just dead, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Ah! Okay. Okay. No use crying over the spilled milk. Corrupted Conviction was a turn or two too late. Although we were tapped out when they failed forwarding our token. Mm-hmm. I think they just swing out. Yeah. Oh. Are they really that afraid? Pass. Pass. Opponent might be afraid. Sure. They only have access to 1 blue. So they don't likely have 3 steps ahead. This is a 5/5. I need to sacrifice this guy. To draw some cards. Land and Vault Plunderer. That's bad. Play this. Play this. I'm actually gonna leave up the mana for instant speed. I'm gonna play this Treasure Dredger. I'm gonna leave up the mana for instant speed Mystical Tether. Just in case they do something stupid. I can't play the Vault Plunderer here. We are at 1 mana. Yep. And this Treasure Dredger is going to be a 4/4 if it resolves. I do hope that this is what makes them use the clear shot that's in their hand. That would be awesome. Stop cold. That's rude. Okay. Sure. Artifact or creature. I guess I can exile that thing. No attacks. End turn. I guess I could exile the Geyser Drake. Vault Plunder is bad here. Do I have a way to... Alright, so... Pass to attackers. Sure. Come on, pass priority. There you go. You have to do that. Okay. So this is bad. Whoop. I think I'm just very well dead here, though. So. Because I can't block this anymore. They stopped cold did my Railway Brawler. I don't think I have a Mourner Surprise to get it back if I sacrifice it to anything else. Not that I have anything to sacrifice it to. Back for more. Ah, yes. GG. I'll scoop. That's fine. Rest in peace. Oh, back for more. Why? I mean, they do trade there, but like it does allow them to get another attacker in. 0-1, going into round 2. Let's see what this... Let's see what we get in our opener this time. Okay. This is kind of playable. I need to draw more lands. I guess we can Corrupted Conviction the Nozumi Linkbreaker to hopefully draw a 3rd land for Vault Plunderer should we need it. But if we don't keep, if we draw the lands that we need, it's fine. This is we'll keep it. Also, we have a red, white, and a black source, which I think is fine. Play this. Vadmir. Okay. Next. No attacks. End turn. Missed a land drop. If they try to kill this... Alright. They're milling us for 2, sure. Getting a cream. 2. Oh, there goes the thingy. Alright, it's fine. And we lost the green source. That's okay. We'll block like this. Sacrifice that. Make a 1/1. Draw 2 lands. Okay. This is probably a great time to actually kill the Vadmir. But no attacks. Because Vadmir can be Badmir. No blocks here. Opponent is either choked on a second color or just draw a card. I will put this in front of that. Next turn we can Hollow Marauder them, and that might be very good here. Sure. Oh, they're so stuck on lands. Play this. Target you. Discard. Alright. They could have played that. But it looks like their other color is just like... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they're getting what? A Desperate Bloodseeker back? Sure. I think we just send in the Hollow Marauder. Oh, okay. Ooh. Sure. 2 lands is fine to get out. Alright, so... God, there's a lot of removal here. We just Deserts do this thing and attack? Because they did want that, so... Get rid of that. I don't want you gaining life. Gong. And let's plot the Wolverine because we're not under too much pressure, right? If they kill the Hollow Marauder, they kill it. Hey, a red source! Alright. Sure, there's a Vile Smasher. I believe we have to kill that now. So we get off of this guy. Calamity. Well, that ain't coming out then. Play this. Gong. End turn. What a shame. Goodbye, Calamity. You would play that card until end of turn. Take for a ride. That might suck. Has flash. Okay. Sure. I think we block the Vile Smasher with this. Okay. Alright. Oh, alright. Should I just play this then? Play this. Because it blocks the Raven pretty well. If they have a Skullduggery, they have a Skullduggery. What are you gonna do, right? Otherwise we regain 3? Fling. Aww. Alright, alright. That sort of sucked. I'm not gonna play that actually. Let's pick this up. Attack with the Wolverine. Sure. I didn't feel like it was worth, what's it called? Faking that thing's death over. I think we're gonna be fine if we just play out these. I'm gonna pitch the Swamp here. Draw another card. Scalestorm Summoner is great, actually. Good game. There we go. Opponent, they were choked for, I guess, red mana for a bit there, back there. The fact that they're playing Fling and Take for a Ride, though, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with their deck, but I don't think that those are good cards. Lively Dirge was probably the best card that they played. Let's see. Alright, so we're 1-1 going into round 4? 3. Going into round 3. We lost 2 of our best cards to, like, milling and whatever, but that'll happen. Part of me was actually considering, what was it? Faking your own death with the Hollow Marauder before they took control of it. Wow, this hand's terrible. I have to mulligan this. We're on the draw too. This is better. Keep. Put the pulverizer to the bottom. I think we turn one link breaker. I don't want to mulligan twice. You know what I mean? Link breaker. I think turn. Unless we get a red source. There's so many red sources. I think we play this for a white source instead. Oh god. They have something at instant speed. I wonder what it is. Take up the shield. Bovine intervention. That's 3 mana. Scale Storm Summoner. Alright. Play this. That is worth getting rid of. Because that can get a little bit out of hand a little bit too fast, and I am not ready for that. Prosperitus Tycoonus, okay. Flats is okay. Kinda wish we had a red source. Or a green source. I'll block. Bonk. This Nezumi Link Breaker does buy us 2 turns. Of course, they didn't pump that. Sterling Hound, okay. Surveil 2. If I could draw a red source, we can Thunder Salvo that. But I think we actually hold up everything. If we draw a red source and possibly just Rooftop Assassin. At the end of their turn or in response to them tapping out or something. They are deep in the tank on this this Surveil, by the way. I don't even know if they're still here at this point. Because they are like... They're big think on this one. Let me guess. It's like a weird off-color splash. They don't have any mana for it. Sure. We drew the Forlorn Flats before we even drew another red source. Absolute wild. Oh, yeah. Alright. If they have any black cards in there, they probably were thinking about keeping that. Oh, very good. Okay, so next. No attacks right now. End turn. Sure. Pass. I'm gonna put this in front of that. And then at the end of their turn, play the Rooftop Assassin. Trained Errangs, sure. Please tap out. Okay, so then, is this a good time to... Yeah, try it. They can make it indestructible by sacrificing a token. Sure. Okay. We only have 1 red source. That's not great. Okay. So I do need to... So the Rooftop Assassin dies next turn. Which creature do I like the least? I think it's the Trained Errangs. So we're gonna kill that. No attacks here. We're gonna block something. This thing's gonna die, sure. Then we get to Hollow Marauder next turn. That's my game plan. If they exile my Rooftop Assassin, that feels really bad. Slick Shot Show Off. Okay. Actually, let's see if we can get this to go off. Oh, do they have Take Up the Shield? Steer Clear. Okay. But that doesn't do anything there. Okay. Gulcherino. Hollow Maraude. Draw a card. Okay, cool. So next turn... Outlaws Merriment. Okay. Pretty bad. A block like this. Dum, dum, dum. Sure. Okay. Hey, that actually works. Sure. 3-1. Oh, am I just dead? I am just dead. Good game. I am just dead. Because they just attack. They just swing. I can only block one of these things. View battlefield. Yeah, I'm just dead. They just attack. I can't even afford to block this. I have to block one of these, and then we just take the 3-4, and we're dead. That feels so bad. All right. 1 and 2. Going to round 4. This is the actual round 4. Still sticking with this deck. I think it's good. It's just maybe the mana base is too stretched out, but it feels like we also have all of the mana that we need to do what we want to do. It's just sometimes we might have to play a turn slow. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Yeah. Play this. An opponent mulliganed? Okay. So we're gonna Gulch. We're gonna Mirage Mesa for white. Then we're gonna leave up all this removal. Unless they play a 2-drop here or something like an X2. I don't think they can. For white. Okay. I guess that means turn 3 we could play this. That card replaces itself. Yep. Pretty good. Got another Scalestorm Summoner. Not bad. Okay. Drover Grizz. I think we just shoot that now. Actually, play land. Let's Peddler. Oh, that's our only red source. Oh, but we have a black source. Okay. Let's Peddler. We'll pitch the Pulverizer. Okay, that's great, actually. We're gonna leave up Desert's Dew. No attacks, end turn. Oh, you know, I probably should have attacked to try to force the double block. Okay. Wily Duke. Just kill that now. Let's Treasure Dredger into Thunder Salvo, kill that. Too many good things on our opponent's side of the board. Just swing here. Sure. Trade. I'm going to Vault Plunderer, try to draw a card next turn. Frontier Seeker number 2. Okay. They whiff. Looks like they're in the green-white deck, which is a pretty good deck, actually. Vault Plunder. Okay, another red source. I could play another Scalestorm Summoner here, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack with this one. Oh wait, no I can't, because I can't tap this for, I have to pay 1 in order to activate this. Alright. So let's play another red source and end our turn. Okay, they had a Holy Cow. I guess they didn't want to just, like, outright trade. Sure. Alright, whatever was on the top of their deck was fantastic. Sucks to be me. Sure. It's a pass. We'll block like this. Okay. Cactarantula, sure. My turn. Gold Pan. Gold Pan. Alright. Hand empty. Mom's spaghetti. If I put this on that, that's not good enough. I think we have to wait a turn here. No attacks. I will put this on this one though. End turn. That way, if we attack with the Scalestorm Summoners, we at least get 2 3-1s out of it. One of them might die. Next turn. but at least we get 2/3/1s out of it again, which is buried in the garden. Oh, Christ. Okay. What are they going to take? I think you should take the pan. As funny as that sounds. Sure. Pass. Yeah, I'm not attacking through the 6/5. Sure. My turn? Land's not helpful here. Please don't kill me by just giving me too many fucking lands. No attacks, end turn. Another holy cow. Not great. Not great. What would I like to draw? Anything. Anything good. Fake my own death would be great, actually. Not asking for much. Sure. Do I block here? I don't. Here, I'll block like this. They might have trash the town. I just don't want to take the 6 here. Yeah, they have trash the town. They're picking different things to do different things. They're gonna give this trample and plus 2 counters, and then they're gonna give one of these draw 2 cards. Alright. Yep. Resolve. Yep. Leaves me at 5. Sure. Oh yeah, that definitely leaves me dead to damage on board. Fuck. So many fucking lands. Alright. It's like we're not allowed to play the game that we want to play. It's like, here, just don't draw what you need to draw. Fucking hell. Was that something that we could have done anything to, you know? Like, we had a great start. We pitched the pulverizer to dig a little bit deeper. I don't think that was wrong. Because we also only had removal, and we need to remove, what was it? Wily Duke before he drew them a card, right? Off the Drover Grizzly, which was then going to become, it was going to give it trample too. Ugh. Done. Yeah, we had to remove the things that we did, and then it's just like, hey, fucking, yeah, alright, whatever. Leave match. I don't even know what I would have done differently there. You know? We just didn't, whatever. What is in this deck that we never got to see? I want to be salty for a little bit. Because, like, it's just, you know, like, look at all these good cards that you never got to play. The Brawler, we got to play one time. I never saw the, no, we saw the Calamity, we exiled it. The Hollow Marauder was great. We had a fine mana base, right? Like, it's just, ugh. If you're watching on the YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Just gonna claim that. Have a good evening, folks.